Hello there. Today is diary day. So, I decided to look at some of my old stuff, and I couldn't find the diary I was thinking of, but I found this box. It has a lot of random crap in it. It's really hot today. I seem to have a lot more writings as opposed to just like diary entries. I've never been that much into actual diary entries. I've done a few over the years. I tend to, when I'm feeling something, write it out in kind of a poetry form. I don't know really what to call it. I always kind of thought maybe someday I would put music to some of it, but I've never really gotten around to that. A large majority of the writings feature some guy or another. I don't remember who this one is about, but it amuses me greatly. The kind of man who makes you say you'd throw it all away just to be with him. The kind of man who makes you lose all sense of reason. The reasons that you can't explain. The reason that you know you love him. A dangerous man. I don't know who that was about. I would not be surprised if it was about David, because he was a dangerous guy back in the day. People that know him now would not ever realize that. There are actually a lot of papers in here from when I lived in China. Wow, it's all this stuff in the back of my head that I do not remember well. This would have been when I was barely 16, I think. And I wrote all this. It's this many lines in pinyin, which is the phonetic written Chinese instead of characters, because I didn't know all those characters. I knew some. I'm hoping someday in the future that I'll be able to get into Chinese again, but I don't know. I really just need to learn Spanish at this point. Anyway, this is a letter that I had to write to break up with my boyfriend, my Chinese boyfriend. And it just cracks me up. I'll try to read a little bit of this. 你能告诉我你都喜欢什么? Whoops. Yeah. 你对我这位朋友是怎么的？是怎么的？是怎么的？你对我这位朋友是怎么的？什么的？ This was like a rough draft version, and then I had my Chinese teacher go over it and help me figure out how to say it better. In Chinese, you can say the same word 4 different ways, and it's 4 different words. So like, you say ma something, ma, or ma. These are all different words, and I can't really remember what they all are at this point. My Chinese name was He Luyan. It's just very interesting to still have this. Do you guys have weird stuff like that laying around anywhere? It isn't laying around, it's stuffed under a bed. I discovered in here that at one point I was maybe going to go to Ecuador. I didn't remotely remember that. Not even a little bit. But apparently I fasted for like 5 days to decide if I was going to go or not. And I did not go. And I'm glad. Who knows what I would be doing by now if I had. I rhymed! This one is nice and cheesy. A clashing of emotions. I want you, I don't need you. I need you, I don't want you. Am I holding on to something that is not meant to be? Am I so lost in a dream that I can't see reality? From the first time I saw you, I wanted to know you, but I only watched from afar. You for so long, just a dream in my heart. I was happy without you, but fascinated by you. Then all of a sudden, there you were. But of your intentions, I was very unsure. I cautiously stretched out my friendship, tiptoeing, afraid to wake my heart. But you did not whisper, you seemed almost to shout, and my heart was awakened before I found out. Why must one's own heart play the traitor? Why can it not sense danger? Why must it rush headlong into hurt, never asking my consent? Why must I think I understand when things are never as they seem? Why is a man's heart so fickle, his words so smooth, eyes so gullible? Yeah, that pretty much sums up my teenage life.